So I wanted to talk a little bit about the power of action and how each and every day you are choosing the life you are living with your actions. I don't know if this is the best apple I've ever had in my life or if I just worked like 8 hours and I'm extremely hungry. We'll never know. I had two very important things said to me today. The first was a quote that I heard on the internet that went, "You have to pray that you catch the bus and then you have to run like hell." Meaning that no amount of wishing, no amount of hoping, no amount of praying, no amount of, oh, I want this, is going to get you there. What's going to get you there is having a vision and then running like hell towards it. There is no avoiding the running like hell. There is no avoiding the action it's going to take to get you where you want to be. And the other thing I did was have a conversation with my friend about my eating habits, that I don't eat very healthy anymore. I used to back when I was an athlete. I was a ballerina, but ever since I stopped doing that, I haven't really been taking care of my body. I've been eating a lot of processed foods. It slid. I just didn't feel like eating broccoli anymore. And how that's probably making me feel like shit, both in my mental health and my physical health. And it just made me think throughout the whole day, how am I subtly making myself miserable with my actions? I'm not drinking enough water, that's 1. I'm not sleeping enough, that's 2. I'm not eating healthy, that's 3. I don't have any mental sanity practices in place, like meditation or journaling or just taking a deep breath throughout the day. What is that 4? That's 5. I don't exercise daily, that's 6. I don't de-stress, that's 7. I don't clean up my house the way that I should, that's 8. Because another thing that happened this week is we had apartment inspections and I had to clean my house like crazy just to make sure everything was in order and everything was ready for them to come in and see the freaking mess that I live in every day. And my apartment's really clean right now. And I'm like, why do I not do this all the time, every day? Why do I let myself live in filth and messiness? Why is that the norm and not this? Why do I make myself miserable with my actions? Every day we wake up and we're asked to complete a series of choices, and that series of choices is called our habits. Do you want to make your bed? Do you not? Do you want to brush your teeth? Do you not? Do you want to eat breakfast? Do you not? And throughout the day, all these little micro decisions build up into how we're feeling, both mentally and physically. And today, I told myself I'm going to wake up and I'm going to do everything that everyone says, because I have this weird theory in the back of my head that even if I had a perfect day where I did everything perfectly, I would still feel like shit. And so today I decided to challenge that belief, and I got up and I drank a whole bunch of water with electrolytes, and I worked out and I ate a very balanced breakfast, and I went out and I ran some errands before work, and I went to work and I decided to have a good attitude and was full of gratitude, and came home at lunch and I journaled and I de-stressed and I took my medication on time, and I brushed my teeth and I combed my hair and I did everything that I knew I was supposed to. Oh, and I got 8 hours of sleep last night. So, and you want to know what? I feel pretty damn good right about now. I feel really, really fucking good. Like, I feel like I could wake up tomorrow and I could go for a run and I could come back and I could study. I could call my friend and talk about our day, and I feel uplifted and I feel good. And it made me realize I'm not running like hell. I'm subtly strolling through life just kind of wishing for something to happen to me. Just kind of wishing to be happy, hoping, praying that I'm going to get peace one day, instead of actually getting my ass out there and doing things that I know are good for me, doing things that I know will bring me one step closer to everything I've wanted. And the only thing I've ever wanted to be was just happy and healthy, be the happiest and healthiest version of myself. There are other goals and other things and other dreams that I have, but really, at the end of the day, the only thing I want is to be the happiest, healthiest version of myself. That's all I want to be. That's all I want to be. But I am not perpetuating that with my actions. No, I'm sitting over here and I'm wanting, I'm wishing, I'm hoping that one day, one fucking day, I will just wake up after weeks and weeks of eating processed food and not sleeping and scrolling on my phone and not socializing. I wish one day that I will wake up and feel better. Why am I not running like hell towards happiness? Why am I not doing the things that I know would bring me happiness? Why am I not running, And there was a level of accountability that I had to take, that maybe I am the problem with my life. And I'm not saying I'm the only problem with my life. Like, I am at fault for every bad thing that's ever happened to me. I'm a martyr, oh my God. But I'm saying that there is definitely a level and a degree of I am making myself miserable with what I am doing in my life. So why don't I completely switch it up, switch it around, live by a new playbook, live by new rules, and stop just wishing that I catch the bus? Stop wishing for one day being happy and actually work towards it like it's a goal. It's a mountain I have to climb. It's something I have to do. And like I've always said, you're not just going to wake up one day and run into your highest self on the street. You're not just going to be strolling along, going for a casual stroll, and you're just going to bump into them. You are going to go down a dark, narrow, twisted road of self-discovery and hard work to arrive upon the best version of yourself. It's not something that just happens on accident. Those who have become their best selves, those who have gone on to become the happiest and healthiest versions of themselves, did not just happen by mistake. Self-love is not just something that happens, but it is a daily practice that you incorporate into your life. You don't just wake up happy one day. You work at it meticulously every single day, like it is homework, like it is your job, like it is a part of your career. And that is when you wake up happy. That is when you wake up healthy. And it's when I switched over this mindset from, oh my God, I hope one day is different. I hope one day I'll wake up happy, to, I gotta run like hell towards the happiest, healthiest version of myself, and I will not reach self-love. I will not reach self-betterment unless I actually fucking work for it. Because I can run myself into the ground. You guys have watched it time and time again. You watched me literally injure my back so badly that I couldn't walk for 4 days because I decided to go run 7 miles outside. Just because I wanted to run a marathon. You've seen me. I can study for up to 10 hours a day. I can study for like 10 to 12 straight hours if I want to. I totally can do that. But I do not know how to achieve something through self-love. I only know how to achieve things through obsession and self-brutalization. But going to that place of whiplash, going to that place of black swan, going to that place of just pure cold-hearted obsession towards what you are doing takes something from you. It takes a piece of your soul that you will not get back. And I'm tired of thinking that it is selfish to put my self-love above my goals. I don't know why I think that. I don't know why I think I can build a building on faulty foundation, that I think that run as fast as I can if I don't also pick myself up in the process. I am dragging my feet through the mud and then wondering why everything feels so heavy. I am beating myself up and then wondering why I am bloody. I am a walking contradiction of someone that says that they wish to love themselves and then does nothing in their power to actually prove that that is the truth. Actions speak louder than words, and if I'm looking purely at my action, and if I'm looking purely at the fact that I let myself live in a pigsty and eat crap food and don't sleep and don't drink water, then what kind of fucking self-love is that? That isn't any. I want to be happy, and I'm finally ready to work for that shit. To take the hard, grueling steps it will take to get there. Happiness is a skill you have to acquire and learn. And you and me, we are gonna fucking work for it.